I heard a quote one time, and it always stayed with me, that we're so addicted to storytelling as humans that we tell them at night to ourselves in the form of a dream. As creatures, we always want to hear a story told to us. It's in our nature, it's in our DNA. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, you could be in the middle of anything, and if somebody starts the sentence like, hey, the other day I was walking down the street and you'll never guess what I saw. It's like as soon as you hear those words, you just instinctively want to keep listening because you just know somebody's about to tell a story. If it's worth telling, it's almost worth listening to. I think we're hardwired to want to listen to stories, and I think a lot of video makers don't understand that. And that's the main ingredient to the way I make videos, or my secret sauce, as my friends know I like to call it. It's the story you tell, it's the techniques you use to help tell that story, and music is one of those big ways. It's a main ingredient to telling a story. How many times do you click a video and the music is the reason you turn the video off because it's just so unbearable? Maybe it's too loud or it's just the wrong kind of music. See that a lot, actually. I created a YouTube reality show called Star on the Rock, and it's based on mine and my friend Kyle's lives here in Castle Rock, Colorado. And you know, I use music heavily in every scene to bring forth that emotion that we're trying to drive to the viewer. And so it's a very big staple to the show, and it's not by accident that the music that ends up in every scene just ends up there, and it takes a lot of work and cultivating to get the right scenes with the right music. Like for example, like when Kyle's dropping me off at the airport and I'm heading to Virginia, or the scene where he and I are having the conversation about whether I'm gonna be staying in Colorado or moving out and heading east again. There was also the scene when I'm in my apartment and I'm deciding on what the next step is going to be for my life. All those scenes were really shaped with music. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. It's definitely a process. It takes a long time to cultivate the right music for those scenes. If you just look at some of the videos out there, you can see they're not using that tool. It's incredible.
I'm happy now.
I think I learned the technique of using music in my videos probably by watching MTV's Catfish. I like to use that as an example. They use music in every scene, and it's almost like the music tells you how you should feel. It's almost like they're dictating the emotion based on that music, and you can't watch a scene in MTV's Catfish without experiencing that sort of emotional transfer that happens from the music they're using in the scenes. It's a great thing, and I picked up that technique from them. It's just an extension of what I've been doing my entire radio career. I mean, for many, many years I've been on the radio telling stories. Primarily, I'm a storyteller. I've always said that. That's what I do.
'Cause I need some time. 'Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. It's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time.
My entire radio career I've been telling stories, and I think it's just in my DNA. Even as a little kid, I used to love telling stories. I can't tell a joke to save my life, but I love telling a good story, and that's what I do, and I've done that my entire radio career, and I think that's why it translates to video creation, because it's an emotional thing. Storytelling is fun, and it's an emotional thing, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm very passionate about it.
'Cause I need some time. 'Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time.